Good Sunday morning, everybody. Good Sunday morning. Welcome to Sunday with Spirit. For those joining for the first time, this is not a political poll. It's a spiritual poll. Every Sunday, a group of us, we get together and we dance, we sing, we jump up and down on this thing that we label the web of creation. And as I imagine us jumping up and down, I wonder what is the emotion that we're feeling jumping up and down. Is it jumping up and down with frustration, with anger, with joy, happiness? What are we singing about? At this particular time in August, we have a chance to elevate our consciousness in a really powerful way. So if we find ourselves jumping up and down in frustration, I think we're just going to amplify that a little bit more. So the astrological things that we just went through, August 8th, Lionsgate portal. August 9th, there was a series of stars that created some sacred geometry. And when I looked into it, it was two triangles and a Merkaba on top of each other, which represents as above, so below, as is on heaven, on earth. And we can certainly focus on the earth aspect of it, or we can focus on the heavenish aspect of it. I want to bring heaven to earth. I don't think I want to bring this earth energy as it stands today and let it be up in heaven to rain back down upon us. There are certain things on this earth sphere that are definitely worth bringing up to heaven. But I think we need a little cleaner filter. As is above, so below. The other thing that we have going for us is the full sturgeon moon in Aquarius. And we also have the end of Mercury retrograde. Yay! Powerful, powerful. Now, I think, and I'm not an astrologer, even though I try to fake it a little bit, but the Mercury retrograde is just stopping. So we're not really going forward yet, but I think that's the way it works. Anyway, what I wanted to create was a moon type energy, a circular moon type energy. And you could see how I've laid that out a little bit. I was thinking also that one card would have clarity by the two other cards behind it, or behind it in front of it. I'm not sure if that's going to work out. I may need to shuffle them up a little bit, but let's just see what we have. I am using my Wanderer's Tarot, Healing Waters Tarot, Lakota Sweat Lodge, and the Angels and Ancestors. Let's look at the Wanderer's Tarot. And you can pull this in the directions if you want, but we're going to spread them out a little bit as we get going. First card we get. This is the Seven of Feathers, which is the Seven of Wands in normal decks. And this card, when I look at the image, because it's not going with the Rider-Waite, it looks like this Seven of Wands, it looks like letting go of something, sacrificing something, When I said letting go of, it feels like snake energy to me, where we let go of some of our skin that we're hanging on to be reborn again, to be rebirthed again. And this card actually says the same thing. It's the Two of Pentacles. It's the balance. If you put it this way, it's infinity. It's rebirth. It's growth. We are in a cyclical time of letting go for rebirth. And that certainly is true with the full moon. When we set our intentions, what do we want to let go of? What do we want to bring in? And the next card we get, Wanderer of Moons. Now, moons are cups, emotions, passions, and passions would be with wands too, but more emotional things. And the Wanderer is the prince. So a light energy, a young energy, jumping up and down type energy on the web of creation. This prince energy, this wanderer, walking through the emotional flow of the moon. And a lot of times we think of the moon as a circular path going through its cycles, its waning, waxing, full moon to new moon. And here's just the path that we walk on this series of moons. And as we go, we get, another one. A wanderer, another prince, another light energy bouncing up and down. Light energy of exuberance. And this is, stones are pentacles. They represent earth, what is sown, what is harvested. And whatever she's walking on, this wanderer, I'm assuming it's a she, whatever she is walking on in this big moon, look at, and the wanderer has a big moon head too, awesome. Whatever they are walking on, it gets her hair flying straight up, so excited. So even though we're giving something up, by the end of the journey, by the time we balance and recreate and walk through some of our emotions, it's exciting. I keep saying that. I keep feeling that for myself. Moving on to healing waters. The water carrier. What really matters? Reflect and reprioritize. I remember Nancy Jean's Garden saying, we get so triggered with the news cycle, and we get so angry that when we're jumping up and down on the web of creation, we're screaming and jumping up and down. Why can't this be different? And so we're bringing more of that energy in. And she was saying, look at the news, file it away, see if it's still true next week. And certainly, this is not a political channel, but certainly the news that sometimes really upsets us is just taco news. And it gets changed and it gets pulled away. Now there's some news that is going on way, way, way too long. And it's the way we treat other people and the way that we treat the planet. And the way that we treat, and we see these with the destruction of what we've built with our weapons. That's what I want to recreate. I want to recreate and reinvent. Why we need weapons? I think in this card, I'm going to give up and let those go. Oh, I'll be defenseless. Oh, no, 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 no. That's a reading for another time. All right, healing energy. And maybe it's a reading for this time. Cosmic ocean, current dreams, future realities, new beginnings. There's a reason, although it might not have been so clear when I started, why we're doing the circle. Because it has no beginning, it has no end. No one is more important than the other. This isn't the ending point. This isn't the beginning point. This is just a part in the circle. This cosmic ocean, your current dreams, your future realities, your new beginnings are all in the cosmic ocean. All in the cosmic time stream ocean. Oh, love it, love it, love it. And the next card we get is the Sacred Well, replenishment, self-care, giving from a place of plenty. And when I think of this and when I look at this replenishment well, and to me it's all about, so much of it, it's about grounding ourselves again. We get so out there, maybe in the cosmic ocean, maybe as we jump up and down with this wanderer of stones and get so excited that our hair's flying up, there's a grounding that we need to take care of ourselves. And that grounding, it's replenishment and self-care so that we have enough. So that we can give of a place of plenty. Thank you, guys. Thank you. And the next one is the Water Oracle. Psychic ability, acting on visions. It is destined. So often we get these visions, we get these dreams, we get psychic hits. And what do we do with them? How do we act on them? That's only a little teeny step. Oh, I had this vision of, yeah, but what are you doing with it? That's what Earth School is all about. It's about what we do with our intuition and our psychic abilities. And it's not what that is all about, but a big part of it, I think. For us, especially as we become more aware and more tuned in to our psychic abilities. What are we going to do? What's the path? Okay, as we move on. Matakuye, I can't pronounce this. Osonian, all my relations. All my relations. As we go through this cosmic ocean, this wheel, this moon, everything is interconnected. Everything should be treated as our family. The rock people, the tree people, the winged ones, the creepy crawlies, snake people, tree people, they're all my relations. Yet we think that they're there for our use, especially Mother Earth, Gaia. We go, that's a natural resource. Well, but it's just not to exploit. The resource needs to be shared and it needs to be replenished. And we can replenish it if we get a gift from Mother Earth, we can replenish it with a gift from ourselves. Whatever that gift is, it's up to you to decide. Okay, moving on. Getting on a soapbox here. That one started me. All right. Oh, yeah. Grandmother. Thank you. Thank you, grandmother. What grandmother has to say. Grandmother is the keeper of knowledge. For me. She is the one, and this is very strange because I never knew my grandmothers physically in physical life. So I make them up in my mental life, my grandmothers. And I do thank my grandmother every morning for the path and the strength and the knowledge that she gives. Is it plant-based medicine? Is it star knowledge? Is it the sacred knowledge of ceremony? All of it. So thank you, grandmother, for showing up. One more, actually more than one more. Satisfaction and passion. What does that mean, satisfaction and passion? I don't want to keep, rambling on here because this is our own journey. And every time we flip a card, it should be, what does this mean to you? This satisfaction, a lot of times when I am doing something, I'm not satisfied until it's done. Till the job is done. And yet I forget the passion that I have for doing the job, for walking on the path. And one of the phrases is, it's not the destination, it's the journey. It's the passion on the journey. And being satisfied with actually being on the journey. Okay. And here we have white, south. I sometimes get hung up on the colors of the medicine wheel, where there are different awarenesses, different colors associated with the different directions. And so I learn them one way, and I go, that makes sense to me. And then they get flipped, as in this card, and I get hung up on it. And it's not a bad hang up. It's just white in the south. Okay, because I thought white was in the north with the snow. But this is the white hot of the sun, of awareness, of knowledge, of transformation. And this is, to me, with this owl, with the big eyes, it goes back into the cosmic ocean and where is it? And creator. And the water. Oh, here it is. The water oracle. Psychic abilities. Being able to see things that we all should be seeing. It should all be like so second nature to us to have these psychic abilities. And that is what I really think that we're getting into. Okay, I'm yakking way too much. So let's see what the center is with Angels and Ancestors Oracle, Earth Guardian. And when I look at this card, stay rooted and grounded. But when I look at this card, who is the Earth Guardian? We are. Hold this space. Hold this space for Earth. I keep thinking of everything that I can do, and I go, it's not enough, it's not enough. And then I go back to simplicity. If you do one thing, it's enough. Because that one thing will lead to another thing and another thing. But if you don't start because it's too big, it's too daunting, then nothing's going to change. Peacekeeper, let go of the need to be white. I said white. Right. This is White Buffalo Calf Woman, which is probably why I said white. White, the South. Calf Woman, for me, is normally in the North. It goes back to the cosmic ocean. There is no linear space in this wheel. And I still try to put that in place. I guess I need to shed that thought. Shed those old beliefs. Drop into something new. And I love, even when I said it, the snake tail is pointing down, dropping into something new, and it is in a circle. All right. Wow, 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 wow. There's a lot in this because there's a lot of cards in it. And it just keeps going in the circle. So I want to thank you all for being here. Thank you for your comments. They really add to the message that we are getting today. A lot of people read the comments and add to what we get. There is no right, there is no wrong. We're all so powerful. We need to be wanderers in this time. Excitable, happy, like a teenager experiencing things for the first time. Not that I want to be a teenager again. There was a lot of challenges with that. Okay. All right. Again, thank you all for being here. Peace and love.